Never mind.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome, welcome. So how's everyone
What are we doing today?
We are finishing up what we're doing yesterday. There's some code we can write, and then we'll have an enemy that can follow us. And then if you do that quickly, we'll maybe download some assets for next class. We'll figure it out. Yeah, pretty easy day today. All right, I believe I posted, okay.
Peter.
Yep.
Did you know Darling of the Frank?
I do not. What's that? Is that the anime you were showing earlier?
Yes.
How's it? Frank. Looks cool.
I like it.
Ah, okay. I'm recognizing some of the characters. Oh, that's cool. Yeah,
Good morning,
I need to learn how to use Flickr. Good morning.
I know this movie like long ago when I was like 5, but I got no time. Like I don't know how to watch it. There are like some movie apps, but I don't know how to, open it and watch it. Now this is the day. I finally find it. Yay!
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of older movies are hard to find now.
Yeah. Teacher, I didn't join many classes, so I don't know which one should I.
Say again?
I didn't join many classes, so I don't know if I should log into Northern Ohio.
Oh yeah, yeah, log into Doors in Ohio, that's fine.
Dang it, no license.
Oh, okay. Let me see here.
Teacher,
Yep.
my Unity is still loading up.
Yeah, we still have 8 minutes before class even technically begins, so. All right.
Teacher, why does it take my computer 1 hour just to bake 1 square?
I don't know. Let me look it up here.
Yeah, okay. I did.
Looks like the lighting tab, if you change that to a lower value, it'll make it quicker. Window.
Teacher, the sun is the size of 12 real life suns.
All right. JP, I will send you a little link here. Don't have to do it right. Don't have to do it now, but shoot, where are you? Oh.
Teacher, I am not on my computer. My computer has no camera or microphone or anything.
Right, okay.
Teacher, do you know my game freezes just from baking?
Huh. Yeah, here. If you look up why does it take so long to bake in Unity, the first website has some things to help there. Looks like if you lower lighting, also like disabling GI, you might want to mess around with that. Might make it quicker.
Where are you opening camera?
All right. Probably we're here for about 5, maybe 10 more minutes. Pete's class
Teacher.
doesn't actually start till 10:30. Yep.
Did anyone?
Hola.
Hello.
Come to the class today? Oh,
Yeah,
I think I forgot to save my stuff.
ooh.
the same thing as I did.
I mean, I
did
didn't
just
save it,
the
but
same.
all the stuff I downloaded are still there. But it's just
Alright.
that I have to place them all back.
All
Oh
right,
yeah,
sweet.
the same thing. I have the same problem.
I missed the first class, so I don't know how to save. Could you tell me again?
It is Command S on a Mac or Control S on a Windows. S for save.
Control.
And yeah, I'd say I have a bad habit of not doing it until I absolutely have to, but good practice, always just keep saving your project.
Teacher, look, I have a haircut.
How do I make my
Oh,
enemies
nice.
move? Oh, I don't have to. I can just click my file.
But
Teacher, I want my enemy to move, but it can't.
actually, we're doing that today. We're writing a little script.
I already
In
have
fact,
my player.
our script will work even if like you haven't baked it correctly. So it's fine either way. But if you have baked it correctly, then when the script works, our enemy will actually navigate
Teacher.
around objects to get to you.
Teacher, I have made a new enemy model, but then apparently it just fell through the ceiling. Okay, it fell through the ceiling, and apparently there's an enemy blob standing on an enemy blob.
I don't think I
Nice.
have an enemy.
I want to show you it, so I'm going to open the camera.
In this class, I'll show you how to make a little capsule for the enemy. I believe it did last class, but I'll do it again here. JP, the camera isn't quite focused.
Teacher,
It's blurry.
Oh, right.
Your background is blurry.
This is not the background. This is not the background. This is what?
Oh yeah, autofocus.
Why? Okay, there we go. Guys. Okay, got this. Teacher, why are the enemies on top of each other? Teacher, could you help me with this?
Oh.
This happened.
I'm gonna let my cube always disappear if I get
Compilation
close
errors.
to my cube. Teacher, why is my enemy cube disappearing every time I stick close to it?
All right, JP, give me one moment. Proud, click quit and try again. JP, go ahead and make sure both of your enemies have collision colliders. How they look collider tags. All right.
That is one enemy, just spawning multiple enemies from one enemy.
Teacher, it happened again.
All right. Proud, share your screen one more time and I can look up the error tag.
Oh.
Okay, contains. Right. The project you are opening contains compilation errors.
Why is there an enemy that just fell through a roof? It didn't fell through one roof, it just fell through two. Oh no. Teacher,
Yep.
It's safe mode.
In my Unity, something just happened.
Proud, go ahead and
Just stuck in between two enemies.
all right, JP, I'll help you in a
What
moment.
is-
Proud, go ahead and quit again, don't enter safe mode, and I will see if I can figure it out here. I've had it happen before and it's really annoying to fix, but let me see.
Oh, my thing is broken.
I
right.
can't open it.
All right, let's go ahead and do this one at a time here. Okay, JP, what is going on with you here?
Apparently my Unity doesn't like being having. So, my player can apparently glitch between two enemies for some reason. Why is one flying?
Is it going through the enemy or?
When I do this, I go through the bottom of the floating enemy.
Are you going under it or?
I am inside its leg.
Okay. When you click on the enemy, here, let me.
Okay, my thing is broken.
JP, it might be because your like collider isn't actually encapsulating the enemy. Like
For my enemy, it only encapsulates the body.
yeah.
Okay, I have no.
All right.
Also, I just have this enemy that I could just completely walk through.
All right. One thing is, if you click on your enemy, you should be able to find the collider and go ahead and just make that bigger, and you should see it stretch like a little green frame.
Let's change the Y count of my enemy prefab.
Okay, let me open my Unity real quick.
Apparently, I don't know how to calculate this size.
All right, JP, I'm opening my Unity. If you see here, you see how when I click on a
Why is my enemy's box collider fat? There's a fat enemy box collider.
yeah, JP, if you look at my screen here, see this little green like frame around this capsule? That is the box collider, or the capsule collider in this case. If you go down to my case is radius, yours is probably like Y or something. Make sure it's inside the capsule collider. You can make that bigger to like encapsulate more of it. What's probably happening is that your collider is only looking at the body of your enemy and not also the legs. So if you want to drag it down to include the legs. All right.
Teacher,
Yes.
can I change my Slenderman to a bean?
Yeah. In fact,
How do I do that? Do I have to do the baking again?
no. Baking was only for the floor. You don't necessarily need to change the Slenderman. You can just delete the Slenderman. If you want a bean, you can just create a bean, going to plus, 3D object, and then capsule. That creates the bean.
Can I share my screen, please? Because I don't know what is going on.
Yeah, go ahead.
I can't even open my project.
Proud, I'll get to you in a moment because I'm scared of looking at your error.
Again, it happened again. Oh no, teacher. Wait a second. This is so annoying.
Teacher, even with the new thing, my enemy still falls through the ceiling. And
Okay.
it gets stuck.
Look at your ceiling. Does your ceiling have a box collider?
It has a box collider. Everything has a box collider.
Is it maybe partially inside it somehow?
Oh, just like half its body.
Yeah, maybe drag it up above it, because if it's in fight it, it's just gonna go right through. Okay, it's gonna push itself out.
Oh no. The enemy is on the roof. It's floating. Its spawn is on the roof of the second floor.
Mhm.
And then
Yeah.
suddenly when I run, there's this weird enemy just inside the roof of inside the first floor, and its head is stuck in the ceiling. How did it get down? There's no elevator.
Give me a moment to figure that out. I'll have to I'll have to figure that out later out of class, because that sounds like a thing to do with your spawning. I have to look at your code.
I didn't spawn it. As soon as it finished baking, it started cloning itself when I run.
Huh. I will have to look into that. First of all, though, let me look into Proud, because okay, Proud, go ahead and share your screen when you see the error again, so I can read the entire thing.
It is click the quit button, but I'll do it again.
All right, hello everyone, welcome. Just helping a couple people debug their code.
Teacher.
All right, oh wow, that looks very cool.
Teacher, but this is my Slenderman. When I group the map and I group the Slenderman too. What do I do?
That's fine. What's the problem?
I want to change it.
Okay.
I just delete it.
Yeah, you have it on right now. If you click like command and then delete, it should just delete the whole thing.
Did I delete something, teacher?
Doesn't look like it. Try clicking on, yeah. And then, oh, there you go. Now you did. Good job.
What do I do next? Do I just add a beam?
Yeah. With that 3D object capsule.
Let me add a little spooky texture.
Yeah, and then go ahead. Once you have it, you add a component and then add type in nav on your add component and add in like nav mesh agent, I believe.
Here?
I don't know, add component in the bottom of the inspector window.
Teacher, when are we going to be doing like the?
What do I do? What do I do next?
Teacher,
type in nav
doing
NAV. Probably
nav.
Yeah. Oh, nav NAV.
Nav.
Yeah, there you go. And then nav mesh agent. And then you're good. Yep. All right. JP, I am not sure. We'll have to see. All right. Thank you, Proud. Huh. And it just says it contains it, not where. Okay, go ahead and enter safe mode. And then when it's ready, share your screen, Proud. All right, everyone. I'm going to help Proud a little bit longer here, and then we will go ahead and write our code for making the enemy follow the player and try to go up to it. That way we can do like fighting the end enemy. All right. Use mode to fix group areas listed in the council before exiting, which would import any remaining assets. All right, Proud, click on, what is it? That red symbol near the top. Yeah. Okay. Huh, futuristic tanks. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and go down at the very bottom left in the packages area. and scroll down. You keep scrolling. We're looking for okay. Basically, we need to delete futuristic tanks. That whole package is messing your stuff up. Guns. Okay, click on constructors in the assets. Look to the right. More to the right. Okay, a little up. Yeah, constructors right there. And then should be able to go command delete. Is it not doing anything?
Control delete.
Yeah, control delete works. Oh, it looks like you're trying to name it. Click out and click back on it.
Alt.
I'll click out.
Um,
Hello.
Teacher and Zen came together.
Nice. Hello, everyone. Sorry about that. I forgot.
So, error.
What?
Oh yeah, so proud. Yeah, go control delete.
Control delete. It's not working.
Huh.
Oh, no.
That's just renaming it. Go ahead, click it anywhere else to stop renaming it, and then double click on the folder. Double click on it. Okay, now click on futuristic tanks, and now do control delete or command delete, whatever works.
Nothing.
All right, double click on that.
Double click.
Yep. Okay, and then click on scripts.
Double click.
Yep, double click. And then click on constructor.
Double click again.
Just one click. And now control delete. What?
The same thing.
Why can't you delete it? Okay. Look on the left, where it says futuristic tanks. Very left side there.
Here.
No, more to the left. Wait, left, the other way. Yep, keep going.
Hello, I'm late. What are we supposed to do?
It's actually totally fine. I'm just helping Proud with something because her script is like totally destroyed.
And I missed. I'm pretty sure I missed last class.
All right, that's actually fine. Proud,
And-
keep going to the left if you don't mind. Okay,
Teacher,
down.
how do I make the scripts for my gun?
I will show you that eventually, but not this week. Proud, click on futuristic tanks. Click on the futuristic tanks. Okay, now try control delete. Okay. All right, Proud. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to help you after class. You're not going to be able to do the coding for today. If you want, you can watch, and then I'll have the recording out. It'll be a pretty simple recording. But I'm going to have to help you after class because this seems difficult. All right. But yeah, after class, Proud, I'll try to help you out. All right. Hello, everyone. Akira, that's okay if you weren't here last week, because today we are making a script to make an enemy move towards the player. It is the first step in making a shooter. You have an enemy to fight. We can now shoot it before it gets to you. Let's go
Right
ahead.
now, the first person shooter without shooting.
But why
Yeah.
after class?
All right,
We
let's go
are
ahead
not
and open
gonna
our
make
Unity.
a first-person shooter if we can't shoot.
Yes,
Teacher,
but
yeah, I have a problem too because it's first person and I downloaded a bunch of gun assets.
all right. Yeah, be
And the
careful with
thing
downloading too many
is-
assets.
No, I downloaded gun assets. I downloaded one folder asset. One app. I downloaded
Teacher.
one asset and put it
Teacher,
into the game.
If we're making a shooter game, why do we need
Yes,
a
yes.
enemy?
We need an enemy.
We have nothing to
Because
shoot
we need
at.
something to shoot.
Yeah, because if you make the shooter and you don't have the code for the
Teacher,
enemy, it
can you
becomes
explain
difficult.
to me why we need enemies?
Because we have
Um,
nothing to shoot with the shooter.
Yeah. Because
What's the
the
point?
way,
Teacher,
Making a
I
gun
can't
if you
hear
can't
you.
shoot?
You're like glitchy and laggy.
Oh.
Like you were like.
here, let me real quick. I'm gonna. Can anyone hear me? All right, can anyone hear me? And can anyone hear me? Okay, I do not believe anyone can hear me. Put a yes in chat if you can hear me. Oh, you can. And I can't hear you for some reason. What's going on? What's going on? Ah, there we go. All right. Did it sound better?
Teacher, can you hear me?
Yes.
Teacher, why do we need enemy again?
Because
Because
code for making a gun shoot, you need to be able to detect if you hit an enemy.
but we're making a multiplayer. We need to shoot the other people that was playing.
Oh, right. Well, we can still have NPCs. Multiplayer is something that's very difficult. So I'd say let's make this part first and then add multiplayer later.
Teacher, you said multiplayer is easier than JS scripting.
Yes, it is easier than JavaScript. The problem, JavaScript kind of isn't that complicated. You get it? JavaScript.
Yeah. Basically, it is easier than JavaScript. It's still difficult. And at least right now we're learning the basics. It's better to at least have some kind of like NPC, and then we can have multiplayer within that.
I don't want to end up like Danny, that when I'm making a multiplayer game, there's 99 plus errors.
Yeah, that's another thing. Multiplayer.
Oh my God, Danny Dove. My
so
guy, he was my idol.
there's a lot of annoying difficulties. Still easier than doing it in JavaScript, but a lot of annoying difficulties.
Yes.
So it's better to have the basics down, and then add that later. All right. So we're running a bit out of time, so I'm going to go ahead and begin the class, and then I will help everyone after. So
Yay!
first of all, I've already made the enemy, but I'll show how to make it again here. If you don't already have an enemy, go ahead, click the plus sign on the very top left to create something. go over down to 3D object, and then to capsule. Just create a little enemy here. Doesn't matter if you have like a material you want to put on it, go ahead. More importantly though, we're going to need to add a component to it. And go ahead and click on add component, type in NAV and put in nav mesh agent. There we go, nav mesh agent.
Teacher, what happens when we lead an enemy into a place that is not baked?
It will begin moving sometimes through walls, or it might just like bump into a wall.
Sorry, do we have to give the enemy rigid body?
If it doesn't already have one, actually,
What are we supposed to do? Sorry, I accidentally stamped the capsule, the enemy capsule, into eternity and beyond. I accidentally put the Y to 300.
yeah, go ahead and put that Y back to probably 2 would work.
I got it to 131362.
That works.
So it basically where my platform is.
All right.
Teacher, what?
we'll
Teacher,
see.
teacher, why does I have a hallway that is not baked? So what happens if I lead an enemy into this hallway?
It depends on whether or not you put a rigid body on it. If you don't have a rigid body, it will kind of go through the wall towards you. If you have a rigid
The enemy has a rigid body.
all right, then I don't know if you might be too young, but in very old games, enemies would just, if you were like behind a wall, they would just keep running at the wall, trying to chase you.
Yeah, I did that bug in Cat Quest, and then just beat a 99 boss. Could you do the same? Could you do the same with the if we don't? Could you do the same in this game?
Yeah, just don't bake an area, and then it will kind of just do that. All right, let's go ahead now. Here's the important part. We're going to add one more component, which is really just going to be a coding component. Click add component, and then type in maybe find. That's pretty good. It's finding the player, FIND.
FIND. New script.
Yeah, go ahead and click on new script, and then create and add down here. And that creates a script for us and adds it to our enemy. Yes, Katie, you may talk.
I didn't learn many classes, so I don't know what to do. And can I share my screen?
Yeah, go ahead. It's okay if you weren't here for a couple ones. If you just create the enemy and put it on a nav mesh, you should be fine.
I only have this, and I don't know what to do.
Okay. First of all, very cool looking. Go ahead. What kind of ground is that? Could you click on that ground for me?
Down. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, maybe just make it a little bigger. Like make what would that be? On the X part, make that just a little, put it up to like 50. Just make it a little bigger so you have area to move around in.
Now I have. Teacher, what do I do? Teacher, what do I do? I have the find player on my enemy lob creature.
I will show you in one moment. And then Katie, if you follow my screen real quick, if you just create the capsule, put on a nav mesh, put on the script, then you're good to go.
Teacher, I found a way to like apparently now Y is down.
Okay, real quick, I'm going to show how to make the enemy one more time, and then we'll go ahead and begin scripting. So, top left here is a plus sign. Click on that, go over 3D object, and then click on capsule. And it should make a little capsule right here for you. this will be your enemy. Go ahead and move it like onto your platform if you have a small one.
Teacher.
Teacher, why is Y down? I don't know.
Why is Y
Y
down?
down. Y is down. X is left. Z is yeah. X is left and right. Z is. I mean, X and Y. Y is what?
Could be going to a negative Y. Make sure your Y.
No. My stage camera is on a regular Y. But
Oh,
the
maybe
but it's up,
stage
but
camera
the entire
rotates the wrong
level
way.
is now upside down for my stage. But when I go to game, it's normal.
Huh. Oh, I have no idea. Oh, wait.
Oh, I have an idea. I have an idea.
Click, you see on the top right here, this little like weird symbol. Click on one
Yeah,
of those
yeah, yeah.
to access it. It should like reorient you. All right.
Or the easy way, you just move your mouse like upside down. When you're upside.
All right, and real quick, on your enemy, click
And
add
still upside
component,
Teacher.
AV, and click nav mesh component that adds the navigation to your enemy.
Teacher, I have to tell you something.
Yep.
We haven't do coding a long time, you know. We haven't do coding a long time. We're just doing some assets thing.
Yeah.
Today is finally the day we do coding again.
Yes. Yeah, last couple of weeks. Well, first we did a week just on assets, then we did a week just on like baking. And now we're gonna do back to coding. We're gonna be coding for a little while now.
Yay!
Until we do the class for Pro Builder.
Yeah,
We're going to be
for
doing
animation.
coding until we do Pro Builder.
Yeah, Pro Builder animation, the gun one we'll probably do next, and that will have coding. So
Chat a lot.
speaking of coding, after you put in the nav mesh agent on your enemy, go ahead and click add component one more time, type in find. Some people have probably already done this. Click on new script, that's it, find F-I-N-D, click on new script, click on create and add. And then you can go ahead and double click the word find here in the bottom right, or in assets, you should have a big hashtag here, it says find. Double click that, and we should open up a new coding window.
Yeah.
So let me.
Teacher, hold on. I'm trying to download a new asset.
All right. I would say probably.
Teacher, I am in VS Code.
Okay. I will say though.
In my find player script.
What kind of assets you download? Particularly be careful how many you download. And also only download ones with high rating, and like look through like the version it's on, because I know Proud just downloaded one and it's on the wrong version, and so it's kind of screwing up her code. So make sure to like look at what version your assets are on, stuff like that.
Also, check your Unity version. Check your version of your Unity.
Yeah, Pooh, you can go ahead and share.
Teacher, how do I import models into Unity?
Model?
Yeah, what file extension is it? BX.
Just change. Just get a Blender model and just drag it into your Unity with your mouse.
I don't have Blender.
Then you just export a model you have on your desktop.
Yeah.
Go to Unity Asset Store.
That's what I was gonna say. They have it already made for Unity. If you have a model, you might be able to put it in, but that's like a bit of work. But yeah, Unity Asset Store is the way to go. I can show you how to do it in a moment. Poon, go ahead and click on that enemy cube. Scroll it down on the right side. Scroll a little further down. Okay, click add component. Yeah, there you go. Click on type in find, F-I-N-D. New script. And then create and add. There we go. And then double click on that big hashtag on the bottom there. All right. So I'll now go ahead. Here is the coding window. Let's go ahead and learn how to make a find script. Couple things we're gonna do to begin with. We need to add another one of these imports here. This using means basically what big chunks of code are we using, like start function or like void start, void update. Those are all in, I believe, system collections. And a lot of stuff we use are in Unity Engine. Go ahead and make a new line up here and type in using, U-S-I-N-G, space, capital U, Unity, so capital U, N-I-T-Y, and then engine, capital E-N-G-I-N-E.
Teacher,
Yep.
And I spent too much time looking for models.
wait for me.
All right.
Did you just say using engine?
Yep. Exactly.
I can just copy the up there.
That works. If you copy it, you're going to come up with a semicolon. Make sure to delete that semicolon because there's one more word. It's
Okay.
after Unity Engine, write dot and then capital A, capital I. So dot AI. And now a semicolon because we're using the AI from the nav mesh. If you
Oh
haven't
no,
saved it
teacher,
yet,
what do I do? I did something wrong. Did I do something wrong? Ah,
it's only one line. You should have made too big a error right now.
oh, there's something wrong. Did I do something wrong? Did I delete something? Can I share my screen, please?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, it's an empty file, so.
Did I do something wrong here? Like I just copy this and I just enter it and paste it and there's nothing there. Did I do something wrong?
Oh, probably because you didn't actually copy it. Like sometimes you might have like a blank space copied. Try copying it again.
Command C.
Command
I
V.
put it here. I put
Yep.
it here.
There you go.
And what next?
Dot and then capital A, capital I, AI,
AI.
and then semicolon. AI as in artificial intelligence.
AI is getting smarter and smarter. Even Roblox has a smarter AI, Carl.
Yeah, ChatGPT is taking
I
over.
play that.
All right.
Yeah.
So next thing here.
Teacher, how do you make AI learn? Like making the enemy learn.
Very interesting topic. Ask me near the end of class, and I can tell you a decent amount about it. I haven't done it, and I haven't looked too much into it in terms of the.
I mean, I see a lot of people do it. Danny taught AI how to play his game and walk.
Yeah.
Yes, correct. I watched that videos. Even Mug.
Everyone in here watched Danny.
Just,
Because we love him. He's our
The
man.
bean.
He even remade Mug. Mug. He even remade Minecraft and turned it into Mug. Mug.
I might have to watch this Danny man here. All right. So.
Do you know I actually wishlist for like girls?
All right.
I want to, but we need to pay money for that. I want to play, but we need to.
All right, everyone. Let's go ahead here. Go into the main public class function here. Go right above your void script. Go right above your start script. our start function. Type in public, P-U-B-L-I-C, public. That makes it so Unity can access this particular variable, makes it easy to like drag in a variable. Public.
Teacher, I have a glitch Unity. It will. Oh my God! Why would you spawn the position there? I thought it was transparent. Oh my.
All right.
Close up.
So yeah, let me finish the line here. Public, P-U-B-L-I-C, and then space transform. That is T-R-A-N-S-F-O-R-M, transform. And then finally, player, P-L-A-Y-E-R, semicolon. Public transform player. This right here, because it's public, we can actually use Unity to tell this script exactly where the player is. The transform that says where something is. We can use, because it's public, we can use the Unity to tell this code exactly where the player is.
Teacher, my public is not turning purple. It's all green, even the player.
You said P-U-B-L-I-C?
Yes, P-U-B-L-I-C.
Right. Do you have the rest of it? Because if you don't finish it, it might not like turn purple or blue.
I finished the rest of it, but nothing happened. Even the player's not turning white or blue.
All right. Go ahead, real quick, share screen.
Oh no. I have oh God.
Here.
Someone help. Okay.
Oh shoot. Huh.
Yeah.
Where'd that happen? You can keep it.
Public?
What? Oh, line 4, you don't have a semicolon at the end.
Where?
Line 4, using unity.ai.
Here?
Yeah.
Semicolon?
Yep, there you go. All right.
Teacher, is this thing supposed to turn our player white?
Do you mean the actual player in Unity or the word player here?
The bean player.
It's
Word.
the bean player is pretty light.
My word is white.
But
My
did
word
this
is
support? Oh, never mind. It's just a glitch in my material. Not even a glitch. I accidentally I used the wrong material for it.
Right. All right. So we have public transform player. Next line here. We need
my public transform player. The player isn't the color light blue.
All right. Is there? First off, it might be. What color is it?
It's white. It does white as the background, as the numbers and the UI.
Oh my God.
That might be fine depending on your system. White might be fine. Are the other colors different colors? Are the other words?
No, the other colors are different colors.
Okay, that should be fine then.
Yep.
Okay, so next line here we have just type in capital N A V, so nav capital N then A V, then mesh capital M as in like mother, M E F H, nav mesh, and then finally the word agent capital A G E N T, nav mesh agent. That is basically referencing the nav mesh we put on earlier.
Oh, where is the nav mesh?
Teacher?
Yep.
I don't know why, but I think everything just got deleted.
Oh, click Command or your Mac or Windows, or like Mac or PC.
Where is the nav mesh agent?
It is a component. If you click Add Component, type in NAV, you can find nav mesh agent. And go ahead.
Teacher, and now I have a compiler. The variable cam of look script has not been assigned, so now I can press play. This error has been spamming in my console since 682 times.
All right, how about you in a moment? Katie, do you know if you're on a Mac or a PC?
Huh?
All right, if you're on a PC, type in Control V. If you're on a Mac, type in Command V. Hold Command and then click on V, and that should bring back your code.
Okay. If not,
My
something
teacher, is the color white okay for this? Because my entire window on VS Code is made of, well,
Yeah, mine's
neon
white right
color.
now.
It looked like it just came out of the grid.
All right, Katie, it didn't work. Okay. Real quick.
Teacher?
Yep.
Can I share my screen?
Yes. Actually, real quick though. I want to finish the line. What if you type in nav mesh agent? Go and click space. Type in NAV semicolon. There we go. Now I have the first two lines. I'm going to
Yeah.
save.
Cool.
There we go. Nav mesh agent, then NAV. NAV just being the name of the variable. The type is a nav mesh agent. You know, we have like int or like var nav. This is our int nav. This is a nav mesh agent variable. All right, I'm gonna stop my share. Katie, share screen.
What happened to the sky and the ground?
Oh. Well, shoot.
You delete the light. You delete the light sources. I'm just spamming
There's nothing on the hierarchy.
Command C right now.
There is no errors. Let me.
Since
No.
you haven't saved, Katie, go ahead, close your Unity without saving and then open it back up.
Okay.
Because that might do it.
You mean I like close like this?
Yeah.
Okay.
If it says like you haven't saved, like discard or whatever.
What?
Then,
Teacher, what do I put into this transform?
We'll close it now.
it's just a variable. Yeah, that is.
No, teacher, there's a transform in my Unity right here. Player, non-transform.
Oh right, yeah. I'll show you in a second, but if you want now, drag your player into there.
Just drag a player. My
Yeah.
player is literally called player.
Yep.
But just drag player into player. Dragging player into player. It doesn't let me drag player into player.
I will. I'll show everyone in a second, and that'll help you then. But for now, let's go ahead and continue with the code. All right, let's get one more line down here. In the start function, we are going to get the nav mesh that we have on our enemy. We've done it before. It's a long line of code, so bear with me. Is nav equals get component, that's capital G get GET, and a capital C component, COMPONENT, get component. A little bigger. Get component less than sign. We're going to make a tag like we did in HTML also years ago. Less than sign, and then nav mesh agent, exactly as we did up here. Nav mesh agent.
I put it in. Apparently, I have to export the thing, the player into my set down here first and then put it back up
Okay.
in there. It's a very weird process. I don't know how it works.
I'll have to look at that in a bit. Okay, so again, nav mesh agent. Now do a greater than sign.
Teacher, wait for me. I'm catching up.
Teacher, I am still I'm still at nav equal.
All right. So yeah, that's nav equals get component. That's GETCOMPONENT, get component.
I'm done.
Nice. Less than sign, nav mesh agent, exactly as we did up here, greater than sign. And then finally, left parenthesis, and then a semicolon at the end. And there we go. We have gotten the nav mesh.
Teacher, I'm still writing down get component.
And to be clear, this nav now, this variable here, is literally, I'm going to show it again here. On our enemy, that nav mesh component we added earlier, nav mesh agent, this is what we're getting. We're now saying this variable equals that component. And so anytime we use nav, we're now using functions on nav built in to that component that we use. All right, let me back to the code.
I'm still writing component.
That's great. I'll keep the screen on here for a bit. Everyone take your time, write it down. Yeah, a good amount of time here. We only have like a few more lines. Actually, we have 2 more lines.
Teacher, I just closed my and then when I log into Unity, Northern Ohio, it's still didn't come back.
Oh,
It's long gone.
shoot, huh? You know, I've people have been saying about something like that happening. I don't know how it happens because it's tough to delete everything. Maybe, okay, maybe you create a new scene. Go ahead. I'm gonna put the last line in chat here so you can look at it. So everyone, I see a lot of spamming going on in chat. Don't spam chat anymore. In fact, no more typing in chat unless it's really important. You guys hear that bit of code, you can go look at it if you're currently in the middle of typing. And Katie, go ahead and share me your screen real quick, because I believe I know the problem. Okay.
Sure.
Go to scenes, that folder on the bottom left.
Teacher, I have a problem too. It's with the game, actually. It's about the game.
All right. One more. Katie, click on sample scene. Right, Katie? Yeah. And double click on that. And I believe you have it now. Yeah, click on one of those. I want to look around. And then click F to zoom in on it. Yeah, click on the cube and then click F. Yeah, click on the cube on the left side there in the hierarchy.
Oh.
Click on the word cube on the left side. Yeah, there you go. And then click F. F like find.
I'm finding F. Okay. I clicked F.
Yep.
Oh, it's loading.
Huh. Well,
Oh, wait.
there. Oh, there you go. There it is. Okay. Yeah. Probably what happened is you accidentally opened a new scene.
Oh my God, teacher. Sorry. I have a problem with my script. It will my protagonist or the player scene will not move forward according to the camera. They'll only move forward according to where we set it. So now I have to walk backwards to go to the left, and walk backwards, go left, walk forwards, go right, or something like that.
All right. Actually,
And I
we
somehow
know the problem.
and I somehow stack.
I'll help you. In like 10 minutes, right when like class ends, I have like, a little extra portion, right? I'll help you then. I believe I know the problem. I think JP had to. All right, Pepper. Yes.
Teacher, the last minute. The
Oh,
last minute.
thank you, everyone. I'm going to like kick everyone off, and then everyone jump back on. Thank you, Pepper, because I totally forgot again. All right, so jump back on. First in there wins, I guess.
We're back, but I still have a problem with my Unity.
Is the teacher? Oh,
Hello.
Oh my god.
hello.
Oh wait, I want to show you guys something.
Yo, how did you? Is that Fortnite?
Yeah, it's so cool.
Hi.
Don't tell me that's Fortnite.
It does look like Fortnite skin, doesn't it? Awesome. Good job.
Oh,
I'm gonna show you guys what did I
Oh.
use for it.
Oh, I'll show you. Wanna see cool? Hello. Hey guys.
Hello.
Hello. Who came here first?
Definitely
I-
not.
Win-win.
Hello.
Good job, Win-Win. Yeah, my Zoom.
I was thinking
so-
Win-Win was first because after I joined, I saw Rickroll, which is Win-Win.
Yeah.
I literally got Rickroll.
Guys.
All right. Wait.
Did somebody?
Oh, whoa.
Hello. What?
What?
Anything
How
weird?
is that impossible?
Use the cool effects I use. I put it in chat.
Puffball from BFI.
Yes, possible.
Puffball.
Sarah.
How to do that? I don't know how. Please tell me.
How do you sound like puffball?
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
It's probably a soundboard they have.
I am an evil AI. I have taken over.
If I want to use my magic thing, I already showed you in chat.
All right. That should be everyone. I feel like we lost a couple people into the void of. I
Poon, where's Poon?
think Poon's here.
Where is she?
Some of the people got lost
Here.
to the back rooms.
Yeah, I had to update my Zoom when I went out, so
Probably.
they might be updating their Zoom.
Teacher, is Poon here?
Poon is not unless they change their name.
What? Who is Dot?
Could be Poon.
I think Poon's here. Maybe.
Poon is here in spirit, guys. He's always
Maybe he didn't realize that, maybe he didn't realize that we left and made another one. And he was just talking to himself.
He also could have thought the class was ending. I always sound like I'm saying the class is ending. Okay, we'll go
Who
ahead
is
and
Dot?
get ending, and then if Poon gets here, he can catch up, or I can give him the.
Guys, why are there? I don't know how to call his name. I think Poon is Dot.
Okay,
Poon is Dot. Poon is Dot.
Poon got
The
murdered.
the person that sounds like puffball, I want to like use puffball sound.
All right, let's go ahead and begin finishing our code here. Everyone go back to your code. We have with that public transform, nav mesh agent nav get component. And now we're going into update. Although, important thing, first thing we need to do here, we need to change the word update. Go over to update, go to the very beginning of it, right before the U, and write capital F-I-X-E-D, fixed update. The difference between update and fixed update is that, as it says right here, update is called only once per frame. Most like computers will have like 60 frames per second, like most games. So in a second, update will be called 60 times once per, or 60 times per second. Fixed
Teacher,
update is different. Fixed update runs based on physics. So if like the computer's frame rate drops, it's not going to suddenly change your movement. So if you're like have a script to move the body, always do it in fixed update. If you're ever working with physics, do it in fixed update, because fixed update runs based on when it's best to run, based on your like physics engine. Otherwise,
Teacher,
you're like
did you delete
there.
teacher, did you delete the void update?
Void?
Update. And
Oh.
right,
I didn't delete it. I just added the word fixed in front of the word update. I went right to the left of the U and then write capital F, then I-X-E-D. I just added the word fixed to the word update.
see?
All right, so fixed update calls when it should call. We'll call it that. It might call faster, might call slower, depending on what Unity needs. All right.
Teacher, my Unity says the name nav does not exist in current context.
Hi,
Hello.
I am Quinn Cut.
Oh no. My identity has been stolen, guys. New teacher. All right. Oh yeah. If you just got here, real quick, we added the word fixed in front of the word update. On here, void update. Right before you typed in capital F-I-X-E-D, fixed update.
Teacher, did you spelled it wrong? Did you? The L.
Fixed update? I don't believe I did.
The L should. It should call.
Should. No, that's just a weird font, I believe.
Teacher.
Yeah, should. Let me. Pretty sure that's right.
Teacher. Well, why are there two of teacher clues?
Very good question. Someone is trying to steal my identity. Do not believe them. They're an imposter. They're sus.
Shapeshifter.
Yep.
I found the error in my code. Nav with an M.
There we go. All right, let's go ahead and write the final 2 lines of our code, and then we're actually technically at the end of our time here. We'll go a little like 5 minutes late, and write the last line here. It's a little long though, so bear with me. In an if statement, if left parenthesis, and we're gonna say exclamation point. Shift exclamation point.
If not,
Yes, there we go. If not, and then nav and AV don't pass.
I can't find exclamation mark. If not, if not.
Oh right, yeah. So
If
nav
not,
dot path. That's capital PATH, path, and then capital P pending, pending, if not pathfinding. Nav.pathfinding is a variable. It is a variable within the nav mesh agent, that thing we put on our enemy. Pathfinding is a variable, and it just means, am I like inside the player, basically? Am I done finding the player? So if you are right next to the player, that would be true, which means you don't want to keep moving to the player. So don't run this if statement, basically. So this is basically saying, are we done? If we are done, we don't need to do anything. If we're not done, then that's true. We need to do something. That's why we have the exclamation point here. Exclamation point, we turn a false into a true, or a true into a false. Next.
Exclamation mark is
Goes
not.
back.
So right after this, we're going to do ampersand, ampersand. Because we have two things we're checking for in our if statement. Then and, ampersand, ampersand. That's shift 7, in case anyone has forgotten. And we're going to write nav dot.
But teacher, I'm still continuing.
Oh,
I'm still following. I'm still writing the ampersands.
all right.
2 ampersands.
Yep. Let me make it a little bigger.
Oh, what code is this one for? Is it for the enemy or the player?
The enemy. I have it as find.cs here. So ampersand, ampersand, nav dot, and then here's the interesting one, remaining. That is REMAINING. And unlike everything else today, the R is not capitalized. So remaining. And then we are going to capitalize the D in distance. So remaining distance. That's DISTANCE. I'll spell out.
Teacher, I'm still writing down the ampersands.
All right. I'll go ahead and spell out one more time here. Remaining, REMAINING. Do not capitalize the R in remaining, but do capitalize the D in distance. DISTANCE.
Nav dot.
Remaining distance. And luckily, Unity is pretty like self-explanatory on what their variables mean. This is the remaining distance to the player. And finally, just to finish up here,
I'm not done yet.
yeah, it's okay. I'll write it out so that it's a fully completed bit of code. We do left parenthesis, or not, sorry, less than sign, 0.5. We're saying if the remaining distance is less than 0.5. And at the very end here, left curly brace enter. And that is our if statement. We're not doing anything with it yet. We're just saying if it's true right now, we're saying do nothing. We're going to write what we do in a moment. For now, take your time. Go ahead and write that code. Poon. Yeah, I'll send the if statement here. I'll send the whole code.
Let me send it. Let me send it.
All right.
So you can rest.
All right, it looks like I need to.
You said my Unity says path pending is correct.
Do you have a capital P on both parts here, path and pending?
Yeah.
Tell me how you spelled pending.
Pending.
How do you spell path?
PATH.
Huh. If you can you send your code in chat?
I'm going to see the line. It says on line 1817.
And what did it say?
Does not contain nav mesh agent does not contain definition for pathfinding and no accessible extension method. Pathfinding accepting a first argument type nav mesh agent could
Oh, I have
found.
one thing.
Are you missing? Are you missing a using directive or an
Yeah,
assembly
I'm reading it now. I actually have the same problem.
reference?
What is wrong? Oh, okay, everyone. This is gonna be a problem for everyone, so pay attention here. The P in path pending is also lowercase. The path is lowercase. The pending P is uppercase. Just like in remaining distance, path pending is a lowercase p. Then the second P is uppercase. So go ahead and lowercase your first P in path pending. Otherwise, Udemy is gonna freak out because it doesn't know what it is.
No, it still says pathfinding is wrong.
Oh shoot. Okay, one second. Oh, okay, it worked for me. So go ahead, JP, if you can put your code in chat or maybe like share your screen. Plawan, yeah, I can give you the code to the player. Believe that the movement script is the only code on our player.
Okay, it's fixed.
All right, nice. All right, and let's go ahead now and write our last line of code. Is a very simple line. It is nav.destination. That is nav.deftina.
Nav because I spelled it with an M. Dot
Destination. And then we'll do equals player, Player, same variable as up here, player, and dot position, position, semicolon at the end. And
Teacher, I'm kind of understanding now.
yeah.
It will move to the player position where the player goes.
Yeah.
Luckily,
Luckily,
Teacher Quinn, look in the chat. Hi, I'm Teacher, and there's the image of you.
oh wow. They have wow, good job.
Oh my God.
The
Teacher.
imposter is getting more involved.
No.
Oh, and everyone, actually, to be clear, this will not work yet. There's one thing we need to do for it to work. Because right now, it'll give you an error like player reference not assigned.
This was
One
broken.
moment. But if you have written it, go ahead and save. And yeah, Pepper said, Unity luckily is pretty descriptive on what you're doing. Just says nav.destination equals player.position, meaning go to the player.
Yeah.
And this statement just means like go to the player until you reach like a remaining distance. For ours, like 0.5. If you want later, make it like 5 or even 20 if you want them to like go near you and stop. But yeah, for now we'll do this. And now I'm going to go ahead. Now I will put the code in chat.
Let me put the code in chat.
All right. And more importantly here, I'm going to go to my Unity. As uncanny, see my face on another user. All right, where is? There we go. And here is the last thing I'm going to do. Make sure you have a player, to be clear. Here is my player.
The player does not work.
Oh yeah. Are you talking about your like movement script? Because your movement script should be fine. Oh yeah, there's also a look script going there. But for this particular one, if you go to your capsule, go to your enemy, now scroll down, you should see right under the find script, you should see player, and then to the right of it, it should say like none transform. This is that public variable I was talking about. We said public player. This is the transform. And now we can go ahead. If you go on the very top left, you can see you have player. Here's your player capsule. Go ahead, keep on your enemy capsule, and just drag the player over to the enemy capsule and right over that none.transform and drop it.
Teacher,
Teacher,
I have
I don't know how to do it.
999 lost errors, and apparently there's so much they send the whole link to it.
All right. Let me play mine just to show you what might work. And if mine has an error, okay. So if you see, this is what should happen. The enemy.
Oh, it's not.
And
it's
notice
not.
how it always goes around this little guy in the middle here. Yeah, that's because we did it before.
But teacher, if you have a hallway that has that is not baked, well, just bump into a wall.
Yes.
Teacher, I have an issue.
Oh no, teacher, my code.
I have an issue
My
too.
All right, that's okay. I will
guy's
help
not
you.
moving.
I said that first.
All right.
My guy's not moving. My guy's not moving. My guy's not moving.
Everyone, let's go ahead and do. All right, JP, you're going first. And you tend to go
My
last.
guy is not moving.
All right, go ahead and share your screen or however you can do.
Oh.
Nice.
All right, Pepper, we'll get to
Where's the player? Where's the player?
I can't
you. Oh yeah.
I am using my mom's phone for this.
Teacher, where's the player?
Why my
Where's the
player's not
We're on
moving?
player right now. Pepper.
Yeah.
Okay.
Teacher, my player
Player.
my player will not move. It's not moving like yours do.
All right.
My code, I didn't even differ the code.
Okay.
Teacher, look,
But
there's no
wrong.
player.
Okay. Well,
Teacher, there's no player.
all right, everyone. I'm gonna do this one at a time here. First, I'm gonna have JP help JP, and then I'll get to you, and then I'll just kind of go in order here. So JP, is there any way you can show what's going on? Okay, shoot. Read to me one of your errors. Might need to you might need to unmute, by the way.
You
JP.
need to unmute. JP. JP. You need to unmute, JP. JP, what are you doing? You need to unmute yourself.
There you go.
Okay.
Hello. All right, go ahead and read that error.
Get remaining can only be called on an active agent that has been placed on a Navmesh Unity engine stack trace Unity extract stack trace. And there's 999 plus of that.
All right, go ahead and here, I'm going to share my screen. Click on your enemy and look at my screen here. Click on your enemy, scroll down, and then you should see where it says find script and it says player. What do they say on the very right? After player, should say like, does it say like none transform?
No, it says player transform.
Well, shoot.
Player transform.
All right, read the error to me again.
Get remaining distance can only be called on an active agent that has been placed on an mesh Unity engine
Oh,
stack
okay, I
race
think you know.
unit.
Does your enemy
extraction
have a
stack
nav
race.
agent? Have you added that?
Nav agent.
Have you added that?
My
Teacher, I have a bunch of errors.
All right, I'll get to you in a moment.
Okay.
Yes, there's a nav mesh agent.
Shoot. Yeah, the problem is I can't really see from the picture. It's kind of blurry. I can't really see what it could be. But if you have an agent, I don't know what the problem could be. All right, JP, I'm going to circle back to you. In fact, JP, while you're waiting, if you can, like screenshot a picture of your Unity and then send it to me on Facebook. While I'm helping everyone else, and I might be able to.
I'm using my mom's phone.
Okay.
I'm going to let my mom do it after class.
Yeah. Probably do that because it's tough to really see
Help.
the Unity. All right, next. I'm gonna do Pepper next, and then I'll do. Why are there so many Quinn Cokes? There's 3 other Quinn Cokes.
I don't know why my name
When
is
I'm done,
literally
when-
green.
teacher,
That's
when I'm
gross. I
done,
literally.
Yep.
when I'm done, can you teach Poon? Because Poon doesn't have the player code.
Okay. All right.
I'm trying to get him
code
the
of it?
code.
All right. Yeah. So Poon, I'm gonna help Pepper, and then I'm gonna help. Yeah, I believe that's Poon. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pepper, let's go ahead. Share me your.
I didn't do the player. I don't know where's the player. I click on my bean and there's nothing here.
Okay.
What
That's
do I
actually the
do?
player, I believe. You scroll down the right side.
Scroll down to you.
Yep. Yeah, character controller. Yeah, that's your player. I guess you just haven't named it player, but that's your player. If
Where?
You're on it.
I don't see anything. Where do I click?
Oh, okay. So go ahead and see on the left side that word capsule. The
Where?
very left side. Yep.
Cancel bean.
Yeah, go ahead and
Like
click on
near
that.
the mesh. Near the mesh.
Yeah.
I'm clicking on it.
Yep. Click enter.
Enter.
Yeah. Click delete and then type in player. Just so you know for later that if your player.
Player.
Okay, yeah. Click enter. Now go find your enemy for me. Do you know where
My
that is?
enemy.
Yes.
Where's my enemy?
Oh, I think you saw it.
He's gone.
Just right below you.
Oh, here it is. Hello, Mr. Beanie.
All right, click on that
Hello.
one.
Okay.
Okay, now scroll down.
Yes.
Okay, now actually, oh, shoot, you're right. You don't have it here. Okay, go off and share me your code.
Okay. Here I go. This. Wrong one. Here.
Oh, save it.
Say, oh.
There you go. Okay, now go
Okay.
back to Unity.
And what next? What do I do next then?
All right, I will show here. In
How
fact,
do I stop it here?
Teacher,
But-
Okay, let me share.
when are you gonna help me?
in just a moment, I'm going to help
Okay.
you once I have Pepper.
Okay, I'm going to share my Unity. Here.
All right. So it's compiling. Now click on your enemy again.
Here.
Scroll down
Scroll down.
all the way down.
All the way down.
Okay. Now you see on the bottom there it says player.
Yes, I can see.
Go ahead. See on the left where it also says player, the top left.
Here.
Yeah, be careful here. Drag that player into where it says none.transform.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Hope I don't delete the player.
There you go. There you go. Oh, I think you dropped it at some point. Okay. Oh, you got it. There we go. Now it should work. Good job.
Let me see. Let me try. This is gonna be a little bit scary. Let me see. Okay. Is he coming?
He's
Oh,
no, there he is.
oh.
There you go. Good job.
Is he stuck? Is he? Where is he? Where is
He
he?
might be stuck in the maze. If you go in there,
Oh, wait. He's not following me.
oh, it looks like he's going away from you, which is. Oh, no, that's follow you. Oh yeah, it looks like when you get close to him, he tries to go like to the distance. There we go.
I think you're the enemy.
Why is he so slow? I want him to be faster. How do I change the speed of him?
You go to your enemy and then you change the speed variable.
Yes.
Yeah, you go
I
Where's
can-
the speed
onto the
variable?
enemy.
Yeah, I'll
Just-
share it real quick. With that pepper, if you
You
look
go-
on my screen
You
on
go
nav
on
mesh agent,
your nav mesh agent.
yeah, there's a
Your
speed
nav
variable
mesh
there.
agent. And then you go for speed and then you just change it.
All right.
Okay, where? Where's nav medge thingy?
If you click on your enemy,
Yes.
there should be a whole big thing that says like nav mesh agent and like steering speed.
Speed.
Yep. And then change the speed. It should be like 3.5, maybe make it 7.
I'm turning it to 1.
1 will be slower.
Oh.
Yeah, you want to go up.
I want it to be faster. How do I change it? I want to make.
Yeah,
What is the full speed?
make it like 10. That would be pretty quick.
What?
Teacher. So something happened that made me had to rebake the whole thing.
Oh dear. I will help you in a bit. Okay. Now, someone was talking earlier.
What?
I think it was Poon.
Teacher, there's an error.
All right.
There's an error.
What does it say?
Change the speed and there's the error. Wee wall. Look.
Get remain distance. Can you click on your enemy and scroll down?
Yeah, I changed the speed.
All right.
Oh no, I changed this to
yeah.
10. How do I change it back?
Let me see what mine is. Okay, put that to 1.
1,
Okay, now go down to speed and change that to
Speed.
10.
10.
Yeah. Oh, and one other thing. Pepper, go off play mode first and then change it. Yeah, there we go. Down to 10 and face off at 1.
This would be a
10.
bit fast with the 6.
Wait, there we go.
Let me try. How fast is? Let me see.
All right.
Is he coming? Is he coming? Okay.
All right. So I believe there we go. Poon. Nice. Okay. So what is going on here? I believe. Did you say you had to like redo stuff? Variable player assigned has not been assigned. Oh, right. All right. I don't have player. Okay. Go to your scene. Go off the game. Go to your scene. Oh, first of all, go off of play mode. One thing to know, everyone: all changes you make in play mode are not saved when you go off of play mode. It's a really annoying thing, but it's good to remember.
My player can't move.
Spoon doesn't look like you have a player.
Teacher, catching mommy. Teacher.
Yep.
Everything just got deleted again.
Okay. Go. try what we did before. Click on themes, double click on that folder, themes, and then go double click on sample scene. That should bring you back to your scene. Okay. Poon. Okay. There's a bit of stuff you're going to need to do to create the player. You know what? In maybe not tomorrow, but the next day, I'll make a little review video of just like here's how to like catch up real quick. Or maybe I'll like give you a little tutorial on Facebook. But it would take a bit if I did it all on here. But yeah, you're basically gonna have to make a new.
I'm confused. Teacher, what did I miss from last class? I feel like everyone is so ahead of me.
Yeah.
Me too.
Where?
Oh,
My main question
you're
is
even ahead of me.
this is Poon talking, right? Because it seems like you don't have a player.
No, it's me, Ponderon.
Oh,
Let me
Ponderon, I
player
missed
code.
last.
put your own. And if you only missed one class, we didn't do much at all. Other people have like done their own stuff and like made a big map. But other than that,
Who's not talking?
right. So yeah, Poon, I'm going to help you on Facebook. I might make a whole video on it, and show you how to like get caught up and make the player.
I gotta go now. Bye.
All right, bye. Oh yeah, by the way,
Me.
if you don't have any kind of problem or anything, you class is over. You can go. If your code's working, good job. And I'll see you same time next.
The enemy is stuck in one place.
Is that a hanger?
Peter, they stand on each other's head for some reason.
All right.
Nope.
Okay. JP, I'm going to help you. Basically, throughout the week, we'll go through all your problems on Facebook. Plawan, let me see there. Okay. That's your player. All right. You have your enemy. Actually, Plawan, what's the problem? What's going on here?
My player doesn't move.
Right. Scroll down for me. Script cannot be loaded. Double click on that movement script for me.
This one?
Yeah. Okay, I see. Okay, so that is the find script. Go ahead. First of all, you have it selected right now. Click enter.
Enter.
Okay, click on the movement script. Click on that big hashtag only one time.
Hashtag.
Click on it one more time. Click enter.
Then enter.
All right, click delete.
Delete.
Okay, try something else. Right click on the hashtag.
Right click. This.
Well, let's see. Does anything say rename?
Rename. Refresh.
Yeah, click on rename.
This one.
All right, now click delete, and then type in find, F-I-N-D.
F-I-N-D.
Okay, and click enter. Because what's going on is that you have the find script on your player.
Oh.
So a couple things. Go ahead.
Wait, can you send me the movements?
Yeah, first of all, remove the find script from your player. And then you're going to put the find script on an enemy.
Okay.
And
Teacher,
then,
it's less than 1 minute.
oh, yes. Okay. Pawan, here, I will. Okay.
Can you just
Yeah, I'll
paste
help you in
the
Facebook, okay? Because then I can like tell you everything you do, because there's a couple things